All right, so have you ever just been taking a look at the internet, maybe browsing something like a Zillow or a Redfin, and noticed that there's a couple of different prices listed? There's the asking price, and then there's their automated value price. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what the asking price is compared to the market value price. And they're two very different things because when we start off with the very first term of the asking price, it's exactly that. It's an asking price. There's no real rhyme or reason to why a seller has decided on that price. They may have just said, "Hey, listen, my neighbor has sold their home for 600,000. Mine's better in my mind. It's 650." And you know what? In some cases, they might find somebody who just really wants to be in that neighborhood. They're willing to overpay or not justify the asking price and just go ahead and pay for it. So occasionally, you can find that needle in the haystack that's going to go ahead and agree to terms with the asking price, even if it's an unvalidated asking price. So what we also like to do is that take that asking price and compare it to what we call the market value. Now, there's a lot of things that go into what the market value of your home is. And when it all comes down to it, really the market value of your home is not any real formula. It's whatever somebody in the market is willing to pay for that home. That's ultimately what the market value is of your home. But with that being said, we can kind of get ourselves close and give ourselves a competitive advantage by taking a look at the other properties that have sold in the area. Maybe we find a model match that has the same floor plan, but we're also going to take a look at things that like upgrades in your home. Have you done the kitchen, the primary bedrooms, bathroom, things like that? Maybe some new flooring. We're going to take those into consideration as we take a look at some of the other properties that either have been available and recently sold or are currently available that we're looking at as competition. We're going to take that information, gather it, and we're going to use that to help determine our asking price. Because ultimately, my job and your agent's job should be is to price it right so that it moves off the market. What we don't want to see is that just putting out an asking price that has no validation behind it, and you start to see a property sit 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And buyers start to look at this and look at the days on market and wonder, why has this property been sitting on the market for so long? Now, maybe it's just a house that needs so much work that nobody wants to take on that challenge. But a lot of the times it's that the agent and the seller have not really gone over this information and come up with a good market kind of value where they think the property is going to sell competitively. So they just have this random number that's out there. And well, the market's telling you they're not going to pay for it. And we don't want that to happen on your home. So that's understanding the difference between an asking price and a market value price. And my job is to really sit down and go through that with you. What I like to do with my clients too is just kind of do a screen record and let you see me going through how I come up with an idea of what your home might be worth in the current market, going through some comps, going through some upgrades, taking a look at the competition that's out there. That way you have an idea of how I'm going about it, and we can come to the same page and make sure that we come up with a great asking price for you.